I will talk to you guys still while I'm playing the game, okay? I also need to get my keyboard ready because there are QTEs in here. Alright, choices. Yeah, apparently, just in case you don't know, you make choices in visual novels a lot of the time unless they're kinetic, and that means it's basically a book. It's basically a book, and I don't like kinetic visual novels, just in case you didn't know. Time running out isn't something to completely avoid. Oh my god! No! Sometimes doing nothing is the best option. What is this, some Until Dawn shit? These options only determine whether Kikka has any special affection for a character or not. If you survive until the second night, the story will branch into one of 5 different plot lines based on your early decisions. Oh, this is too much pressure. But getting close to someone could add or remove options. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I'm about to fucking cry. This is too much. This is too much pressure, people. How are you, Chrissy? I'm doing pretty well. I've come. Everyone missed me. I missed you. Silence is always an option, folks. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, this game's pretty full screen, so it's hard to see chat. Okay. My grip on the lantern tightens as the fog around us thickens. While the forests in this area are relatively safe compared to Sinnlos, which in my demo video I compared it to fucking Pokemon region, I can't help but feel my hair stand on end the further we get. My free hand fingers the hilt of my sword, something akin to a nervous reflex. Bitch, you better get that sword motherfucking out. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Have you seen it before?
No. Bemelle? I think it's Bemelle. I don't fucking remember his goddamn name. Bemelle breaks the silence, either sensing my unease or a sulking. It's okay. His own. I hope it's the latter.
I haven't. I've had no reason to go near this cursed lake until now.
Do y'all hear that? Or do I have to, like, actually up there? No, wait, options, no, don't, I might actually up the, voice. There we go, up the voice, there we go. Bemelle scratches his chin casually, as though I asked what his favorite food is.
I traveled a long way around it once before. Not so pleasant.
Ooh.
Something about it just frays your nerves.
I love his voice.
Although, even being near it is enough.
Oh my god, look at that. It has reminded me of SAO. Oh. My service is spotty right now where we are. I'm so sorry. You are the bus, though, to be fair, Kai. So I'm not the only one who feels a sense of relief hits me, but not enough to undo the buzzing of anxiety. Same. The Lake Sinnlos must try their best to avoid it all. Most try to best. Wait, wow. I can't fucking read, people. Wow. Most try their best to avoid it all their lives. The hundreds who die attempting to cross an unearthly black water, dragged to death by the creatures lurking within, aren't a secret.
No wonder you were assigned this mission.
Yeah. What the fuck? What was she looking at? She's like, ugh. He's gonna die. There are a few who've had first-hand experience with the place. Even if of a distance, he'll probably keep being picked whenever they need someone to cross for how long he's with us. Bemelle shrugs, bringing my attention back to the dark path before us.
At least we're taking the bridge this time. It'll only take 2 days instead of double that.
What the
and
fuck?
the sooner this place is behind us,
What's
the
the back roads? Why does it take fucking 4 days?
It would be preferable not to risk it. But time is of the essence. We don't really have a choice.
Nah, you could just not do this. Oh, hi! I love you. You're so cool and awesome. Oh my god, topping. Topping plays. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you. Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hi. Oh my god. Whenever allied villages, Himmer, really? Is being harassed by brigadiers? A band of ruffians. We don't have many guards who send us as an assist, only Bemelle and myself. Of course. Of course. Why not? It's only just us two. I'm just, you know what? It's a little shady that they send the only 2 people of color across the bridge, though. Let's just talk about that. They're sending the black woman and then the tan guy. Probably the only 2 people of color in the village. Let's just analyze that, all right? It's like they want us to die. Is this set in a weird world or fantasy world? Fantasy world. Playing live stream on Xbox on Friday when I get home. Ooh, it'll be a Mixer? Oh, I've heard things about Mixer. I don't personally use Mixer, obviously, because Twitch is just more popular, you know? The least we can do is arrive before we are too late to be of any use. These kinds of squabbles happen often, but have to put down lest they turn into a blood grudge or an all-out war. The last we heard, neither option was that far off.
I can also see why they chose you to come out here.
You are accused of committing crimes against the villager and her people. How do you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor. I don't want to fucking die across this bridge, you know? Okay, but yeah. I don't know why I try to read that out. It's voice acted. I glance at Bemelle and eyebrow raised. A slight smile plays across his lips.
You're always so calm and so serious. Nothing can get to you. You're the best
cool.
choice
I'm glad
they
you
had.
think this is cool. I'm glad. Thank you. Oh, he's trying to is he flirting with me, bitch? He's trying to get that put. A smile now tugs at my own lips. I would like to thank him, but that wouldn't be so common. Serious as he just described. And if that's how he sees me, I'd like to keep it that way. Oh, come on, you can have some friendly fucking banter, Kikka. Ooh, who's this handsome gentleman? Never mind, he's thirsty. Really? Oof. Major oof. Yeah, I mean, the guide is the better guy, honestly. The guide is better. I don't know how to date him, but we're gonna date him today. I'm just going to lurk today. No, that's fine, Belle. That's just fine. I don't mind lurking. My lack of reaction only makes his smile grow, and he chuckles a bit before refocusing on the path. I do the same. It wouldn't be right to let my guard down in a place like this. But Bemelle appears to feel differently, however.
You know the town on the other side of the lake, though. It's not so similar to ours. If all goes well, perhaps we'll have enough time to enjoy the new area.
Ooh, bitch, I ain't going on a date with you. Fuck that. I don't date thirsty men. Yeah, it actually might be your internet, Kai. Or you can reconfigure your Xbox or something, because I've never had that happen with me before. Even though I don't stream directly from console. For the most part, I ignore him, nodding when applicable. But Mel is a talkative sort, and if chatting helps keep his worries down and his sword hand ready, I have no complaints. Damn, you could at least talk to him. Even though he's thirsty as shit, you could at least be a good companion and talk to him. After a time, the thick fog surrounding us begins to clear. A slick wooden dock comes into view. That's what the men call their dicks. The slick wooden dock. Or is... You know what? I'm not even going to correct myself. With it, the sounds of water gently lapping its sides. I love your glass. My glasses, you mean? Thank you. I'm actually getting 2 new pairs of glasses in the coming week. Because these are actually... they got fucked up multiple times to the point where even if they readjust them, they're lopsided. So, you know, I don't want to look like, I don't know where left and right is or what direction to go in because my glasses are lopsided. I don't want to seem like an untrustworthy person. So who are you? So who are we? Oh, the girl? Yes, we are actually the girl. We are Kikka. We're the one who doesn't want to talk. We just want to get down to business, get our job done, then get the fuck out of there. Go to the lake, get a drink, lose your voice, and then I'll think about that date. I know, right? We'll think about that date then. Bemelle ships beside me, stretching his lantern arm as far as it will go. He seems tense.
Someone's already here.
Oh no. And then proceed to eat. Oh no, oh my god, it's the girl who got her wig snatched in the demo. Here we go. A young woman stands by the dock, eyeing us warily. Does she intend to cross tonight? Evidently, she has the same question. As we step up next to her, it's clear she isn't simply passing by. She's waiting. The stranger nods curtly to us.
Margaret.
Okay, you could have said, hi, my name is Margaret, what's your name? Just downright saying, Margaret. I didn't even ask. Yeetson, hey, has he? Yeah, exactly. This game's kind of creepy, but I like it, you know? Is it La Lorna? Is it that? Why does that sound like familiar? Isn't that Spanish tale with the ghost bitch? I don't know. I perfect internet connection. I've just been trying to give up to fix it, so I'm using Mixer. The Weeping Woman. Yeah, the Weeping Woman. Exactly. Yeah, it's the La Lorna. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. I feel terrible as a Puerto Rican or Hispanic. But yeah, I've heard about that. I've seen the movie trailer. I do not like how they're how for some reason when it's about a Spanish scary tale and everything. For some reason, the family's always white. Like why not? Why can't you make the family like, you know, of that region. Why they gotta be fucking white all the time? You gotta just really stick it to the trope that the white people are so fucking dumb. They always walk into danger and then never leave. You know? She drowned her children after finding her loved one to another woman. Oh, damn. Go in, get the work done, go home. That's my mentality for school. I don't see the creepiness. The creepiness will happen. Bye, Taya. Because down with white supremacy.
Kikka the Steadfast.
Bemelle.
Bemelle. Bemelle. I'm not gonna remember that. There's a stuffy silence. Margaret turns to gaze out across the lake, expression unclear. With not much to say, Bemelle and I do the same. From here, the black surface of the lake looks disarmingly calm. Wind rushes across its surface, a sound like whispering. Hello, down with white supremacy. Though perhaps it actually is whispering, I concentrate trying to place the difference, searching for breaks in rhythm. After a few seconds, I feel foolish. It doesn't matter what the noise is, whether I hear them or not, we're not alone. The Nixi is out there. Hey, Square, how are you doing? Hope y'all doing good. Hope you're doing good, William. Margaret, you mean Lady of the Lake? Yeah, she's totally probably the fucking reason behind this all. But then again, she can die very early on, actually. She probably, like in the demo, I got her killed. Yeah, I don't know if she's Lady like Square. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. I love you. Well, that doesn't. See, that's why I don't do kisses like Mikhail does. Like, oh, thank you. I'm not sexy enough to do that, you know. A feeling that I can't quite shake tells me they've already noticed a little group of people on their shores. It feels hostile. I'm glad you're doing well. How was Raw last night? I didn't catch it. I've just heard things. My stomach sinks and I instead address Bemelle.
Where is the guide?
Oh, Chrissy, you fine. Hey, thank you. Finger guns all the time.
Unless he's on the center island, or on the complete other side, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, screw the
it's
hearts.
dark as pitch out there.
I am the person who questions every character that didn't show up with the main group. You know, that's not a bad way to go about things. Because you really can't trust people who just, like, you know, kind of, straggle along, like, hey, can I join your group? You can never really trust those people. They're kind of shady. They're shady motherfuckers. Why do I keep thinking of my aunt whenever I hear Margaret? I don't know. Why do you? Panic rises inside me. Panic I tried hard to quell.
We can't cross without him, and we need to get going soon.
You can't cross with him, either.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. What's with the attitude? The one behind us, Margaret, cuts in with something like a snort.
What?
I know the guide will be here tonight. I have already made arrangements with him to
But
cross.
so have I, you fucking whore. What are you wearing? Why are you wearing that outfit? You look like grandma. Get some new clothes. But Melly and I share a look. The woman seems haughty and willing to put up a fuss.
I have his word he'll take me
Have you seen The
today.
Masked Singer?
It
I
would be
actually
wiser
have.
for
I've
the
seen
two of
both
you
the
to
American
begin the
version,
trip
but only the
around
clips
if you're really
online.
in such a hurry.
And I
Or you can
also
make camp here
have
and wait for him
seen
to make the trip back if you prefer.
the Korean version with Ryan Reynolds in it. Bruh! It's so good. It's like, I don't know what it is about that show, but that show it's just so mystifying, you know? It just pulls you in. There's just this aura around it that's just like, I have to check out the show. Also, Rude cheated, and so that he and Gable could keep their titles. Damn. Look, Rude's slowly gonna get that heel turn. We all know it. That man needs to fucking have a heel turn already. I cannot stand Rude as a babyface. Raul's nice John Cena has fucking long hair, though. Why is John Cena keep his hair so long? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Chrissy with the shade in early today. I know, yeah, here I am. Here I am with the shade. I threw the shade all everywhere. I don't need to turn my attention to Bemelle to know he's riled up. Fucking just punch the bitch. Push her in the water. She's already gonna die. This Margaret bitch needs to sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. I don't like her. I step in before he could say something rash.
Even if that is so, my companion and I must begin the trip tonight.
I choose to see the shade. I love visual novels. I know, right, Topping Place? I love visual novels as well. There's some visual novels I don't like hentai games, or really just like, how would I say it? Ecchi games. So like a lot of like boobs or butt close-ups, or even with guys, I'm just like, I just like the story. Like Cold Real is a very good visual novel. Amnesia Memories is a very good visual novel. It keeps that kind of stuff to a minimum, if not at all. Like there's none of it at all in the game. but it's still really good. They focused on the fucking story and development of the goddamn cages, which I love. He has a bald spot on the back of his head, so maybe that's why John Cena has long hair. Yeah, maybe. You know, don't ever judge. Seth and Dean. Wait, oh yeah, it got into I think it probably ended with Dean winning, honestly. I don't know. Square, who won that match? Who won the Seth and Dean match? Margaret is unimpressed and opens her mouth to argue further.
We'll wait for the guide to arrive before coming to a conclusion about any of this.
Exactly, bitch. She clamps her mouth shut, then lets out a sigh.
You can do as you like.
With the matter attentively settled, Bemelle moves away. His finger begins to tap loudly against the top of his hilt. He shifts her one foot to another, then groans. I really just want to slice this bitch's head off like she's a hydra.
What's
but
that
I can't.
bastard even
Gotta
up
hold,
to?
Gotta hold myself back. I almost visibly start, but managed to restrain myself. He probably doesn't know any better. I'm sure of that. It's not worth mentioning. He
With
wants
a
to
mouth
kill
like
a bitch.
that, you shouldn't even have the right to ask the guide to take you across.
Margaret, shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up.
How ludicrous. He's faced far worse than a bit of foul language.
I mean, yeah.
Do you know anything that's happened with this
People
lake?
have fucking died. That's all that matters here.
I know enough.
Can we purposely kill her? I mean, yes. I just need to remember the choice. Margaret, I know who she reminds me of now. Who, yonder, Sly? Shut up, Margaret. Oh, God. Is Margaret going to be our new Mr. Yanagashita from 428? Except with Mr. Yanagashita, he did have some charm, but he was just really annoying as fuck. And he wasn't actually bitchy, but he was just really annoying. And Margaret's, like, quickly hitting that level that he was at. And that's not a good sign. And unlike in 428, I couldn't kill Yanagashita, but I can kill this bitch if I want to. She reminds me of the crystal ball girl from Harry Potter. The teacher when I forgot her name. I never watched Harry Potter, so I can't help you there. I wouldn't be surprised. Margaret is clearly not convinced, but she shrugs and makes a show of turning her back to him.
The guide's father is Garvin the Exemplar. Garvin never accepted the guide as his son, all the way up until he died in this lake. Your statement could be seen as tasteless.
Holy shit, wow.
Oh.
Oh my god, the guide has daddy issues. My boy. With this up, my peeps can say like, hey Alex, how you doing? Bemelle rubs the back of his neck, his face regretful.
My apologies to the guide. I didn't mean it that way. I never knew about his... well, that.
A smile spreads across my face. When I quickly wipe away, he really did just misspeak. He needs to, like, think before he talks. So will Bemelle become the guide's daddy? Maybe. For me, Margaret's already past Yanagashita's level of annoyance. Oh god. The silence slowly stretches between the three of us, growing more awkward with each passing second. Margaret seems irritated and Bemelle abashed. You're quite a compliment in the bitch. I don't think so. Either we say nothing, because saying nothing can sometimes be really good, guys. It can sometimes be really good. We could probably get the guide that way, right? But I don't know. I want the guide. Let's see. I'll say I'm sure you are forgiven, Bemelle.
I know you. You are brash but not intentionally cruel. I'm sure all is well.
Yeah, we did good. We did good, folks. We did fucking good. Bemelle smiles and claps me on the back.
You're a good woman, Kikka.
Oh, shut up. Don't,
Smart,
No, don't
too.
do it. Don't do it. He's
You've
complimenting
never
me now.
been
How are
here,
you? I'm
yet
good.
you knew more of the guy than I did.
Is there alternate endings to this visual? Well, there are 4 romance options. It's Margaret, the guide, Bemelle, and another character that we met in the demo, but then I fucking walked past him for some reason. I think there are multiple endings. Yeah, that sucks. She does look like the girl from Harry Potter. She does. I'm assuming you guys are talking about Margaret. I wouldn't know, actually. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Alex. Sending all my love your way.
I know about Garvin, truthfully. Tales of his deeds were some of the only stories my parents ever told.
My parents are really dark people.
Is that so? You could tell me more about it sometime.
I pause, unsure how to respond to this type of request.
I would like that very much.
Okay.
Yes.
I think
wouldn't
we're
mind
gonna
that.
give Bemelle. Fuck.
It must wait until after this trip,
I
though.
shouldn't have said something, though. He's blushing!
Of course.
Oh, fuck, he blushed.
We should
We
drop
good.
this topic sooner rather than later, in any case.
Oh, well, we're fucking stuck with Bemelle. We'll get the guide again later on. We'll do another route with the guide. If you guys play through with the guide, I swear to God, we will. Or can we just load back and be like, I don't want anything to do with you, Bemelle, because he's a thirsty bitch. We don't want anything with that. We don't shove him into the lake. No. Bye, Alex. Okay, you know what? We're gonna. Okay. I'm cheating the system. Wait, the game fucking just froze. Wait. Oh, because I quit the game. I quit the game by accident, not knowing what it meant. Fuck. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll try that again, folks. Derp. I derp. Okay, but you know what? Hey. I know where we're at now. Okay, we got this. Tab. This is so useful. Okay. Can't date Bemelle when there's no game to date him in. Wow, Christy. Okay, are we sure? Yeah, we're sure. And is this voice the guy from Black Bolt? I don't know. That happens. Christy, we need to get fucking the guy. Even if I quit the game, we need to get the guy. All right. Say nothing. We each remain locked inside our own thoughts. Not another word passing between us. There he is. There he is. Boy with daddy issues. I will resolve them. I will be your daddy, even though I'm a female. Eventually, a small light appears on the bridge ahead, gently swaying through the foggy air. It gets closer and closer until it becomes apparent it's a figure carrying a lantern. That must be the guide, although I can't shake the ghostly aura it gives off. Yeet! The figure slips onto the shore, but we wait for him to approach us instead of going to meet him. None of us are sure how close to the waters we can get before it's no longer safe. All aboard the Polar Express. I never actually seen the Polar Express. Oof. I think the animation just really creeped me out. He stops in front of us and simply stares. Look at that gorgeous man!
Are you the guide of Sinnlos?
The man nods. He has a sharp face and wary eyes.
Well, that's grand. We would like an escort across the lake.
Bemelle motions to the two of us, and Margaret approaches, a strange smile on her face.
Hello.
Man?
It's good
That
to
is
see
a
you
man.
again. I'm ready to cross, as we've agreed upon.
Oh my god, it's a sexy Draco Malfoy. The guy turns to face her as well, face remaining unchanged. It must not be a lie. He would have had to say something otherwise. She really does have preference to travel with him. That's a problem. Can we get with the guide? Yes, we can.
We can all begin the trip
We can get with the
tonight?
guide. We can also get with another person later on that we meet. He is hot.
Yes, I will allow all three of you to go.
His voice.
But with that many, at
It's
least
like-
one will die before we reach the other
It's
side.
like butter. It's like the cream with a crop of voices. Ugh. God damn. I furrow my brow. It's a disturbing addendum? Whatever. And went off with little emotion attached, but Melly glares back, asking without asking what we're supposed to do with such circumstances.
You should go around.
In a spider word, is it spider word? Squidward voice. Oh no, he's hot. It is a sexy voice, right? Yes, it is. I swear the guy looks like Alucard. See, maybe that's why we're gonna date him, because he looks like motherfucking Alucard. Alucard was hot. Not gonna lie, I'm not really into dudes with long hair, but Alucard was fucking on fire. That man was fired. The sentence hangs in the air, the second half unspoken. If you want to live.
We don't have time for that.
Oh god,
There are
but Melly,
people
calm
counting on us
down.
for protection. Why does she need to go?
He jerks a finger at Margaret, whose face contorts with anger. Oh shit.
I don't need to explain myself to you. My journey has already been put off once, and I was promised I would
Squidward,
go
the
today.
new Marvel hero.
I
Oh
will
god.
be going under any circumstances.
She meets Bemelle's eyes with a gaze of steel. He starts to speak and she cuts in.
An extra day or two shouldn't be that much of a problem for you. Whoever you're meeting can surely wait such a tiny amount longer.
You can
Patience
fucking
is
do
a
it too,
virtue,
bitch.
after all.
I'm kind of on a time limit here.
The night is only so long, and if we're still on the bridges when the sun comes up, we'll all die as they sink back below the surface. If you don't decide soon, no one will be going.
Bemelle, calm down. Spider-Man with the Squidward nose and a blue suit. Shoots ink instead of webs. Oh, yes, Yandere Slide. That'll be fucking great. Somebody needs to make that a reality. I want to see the bitch fight. We're gonna fucking fight her. The guy is dispassionate, stoic. I would almost feel something's wrong with him if I didn't share that trait myself. See, we're just meant to be together. Bemelle pulls me to the side, jaw clenched tight.
That woman isn't armed.
His voice is low. He darts a glance at Margaret.
We can easily get her to back off if we make this into an actual fight.
Bitch, I'm not gonna be dramatic.
After all, we have to go tonight, yes? If one of us really is to die, it'll be her. Would staying be a worse fate than her death?
I stare at the dock, refusing to meet Bemelle's eyes, and try to keep my voice as level as possible.
We don't know her situation. This isn't a decision we can make for her.
Margaret is secretly a Gorgon. So do we know why we're going to whoever it is? Yes, because we have to meet with an ally village that's across the way. Bemelle leans in closer, apparently having missed what I said. I remove the sympathy in for her in my response when I speak again.
The guide won't accept something like that, I assume.
Oh, damn. His face is grim.
Then what else do you have in mind?
Seduce the guide.
First of all, you and I cannot split up. Either we both stay, or we both go.
Right. That's not a question.
I cross my arms, a hand on my chin. I have full confidence in my abilities and in Bemelle's, but there's no reason to not believe the guy knows exactly what he's talking about. This game is awesome. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. If we go, he might not be able to give the group the attention we each deserve. That would mean we truly would be putting Margaret's life at risk on top of our own. Seduce me, the guy. I believe we should go.
And I believe you.
Bemelle's reply is firm. My steadfastness seems almost weak in comparison to its certainty. He addresses the guide.
We shouldn't waste more time. Let's shove off.
Is this like cursed or something? Yeah, it's pretty cursed. Like hundreds of people have died. The guide slowly turns around without even a nod to show his agreement. Margaret stares at Bemelle and me, something of resolve in her gaze. Then she follows after the guide. At least she didn't insist we stay behind.
We should do what we can to protect her. It's our fault
I don't know if I'm going to protect her, to be fair, Kikka.
Exactly my thoughts. We will take care of everything. Maybe I'm
Seduce me, the
being
guy next to me.
naive, but I have no intentions of letting anyone fall victim to this lake tonight. Those
Those choices
monsters
sound like
can
you'll get jerked
starve.
over greatly. You know what? Yeah. I don't know what staying silent would mean. I don't know what that would fucking give us. I don't know. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna speak out. Oh no. He turns to follow the others across. I will protect everyone on this trip. I will. We will make it through this. I don't know about that. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of fucking work, man. Then I step onto the dock and join them. I wonder if the guy is the one that you can date. Yes. You can. You can date the guy. I've said that before. You can date Bemelle, you can date Margaret, you can date the guy. You can also date a guy we're meeting later. Red-haired boy. As soon as I step onto the wood, the temperature drops. The light of my lamp shines against the water's surface, as reflective as a mirror. Like a black mirror? Until we reach land again, death is only one small mistake away. Well, I don't like that. I don't like my chances right now. We fall into line with the guy leading the way. Margaret stays close to him and I behind her. I watch her to make sure she doesn't slip on the slick, wet wood. The slick, wet wood. You can date the bitch? Yes, you can date the bitch. Bemelle brings up the rear. Each of us hold our lanterns in front of us, but it does little good. The fog is thick and nigh impenetrable, consuming the light as it's hungry for it. Above the surface of the lake, it's deathly quiet. No longer is there the whispering wind, nor the sound of water lapping against the shore. It's just our own mismatched footsteps and the sound of our quickened breathing. Well, maybe you shouldn't fucking breathe so hard. Okay, let me save. Fucking January. Okay, let's fuck that. Okay. Oh my god, it's almost been a year. Woof! My eyes drift back to the lake against my better judgment. It's no wonder there's not even a sound of water. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, sound of water, shape of water, but there's really no correlation. Is the guy killing people? No, he's not killing people. I don't think he would kill people. If he is, well, we're about to date a murderer. With how still the surface is, it seems almost sturdy, with the sheen of a black marble floor. Woo, Cthulhu demands a tribute. And the guy gives him such tributes. I've heard rumors the water of Sinnlos is heavier, more difficult to disturb than natural water. That just the weight of its oppressive cling is enough to keep someone down, even without them. Something even darker than the abyss of the lake flickers just below the surface, or at least I think it does. I turn my gaze back to Margaret's back. It's better to stay focused.
Fall back a bit. You're following me too
Oh,
closely.
but I want to follow you closely. I want to be really close with you if I can't get intimate with you later. Sacrifice Margaret to the lake creature? Sacrifice her to fucking Cthulhu. I volunteer the bitch as tribute. The guide is looking over his shoulder, addressing Margaret.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, good.
If someone gets pulled into the lake, they'll instinctively reach for anything to hold on to. Do not let that be you.
Margaret's shoulders rise, and she nods with great seriousness.
I understand. Thank you for the advice.
You would think she would know this. He ignores her gratitude. Fuck.
You can speak amongst yourselves if you so choose, as long as you pay attention to where you're going. There is no worth in listening to the sounds out there. If there's anything at all, it'll only be Nixi trying to set you on edge.
You can cling to me.
All right. Then, could you tell us your name? You didn't have a chance to properly introduce yourself, and I've only heard you being referred to as the guide.
Flashback to the other VN you played where you actually date a murderer and in the end you help him. Which, is that Amnesia? Because Amnesia's like the only one I'm thinking about where you actually... Oh no! It's that fucking stupid one with the yandere bitch! Oh, it's Crimson Grey! We dated yandere and we try to help her and she's such a crazy bitch. I don't know why anybody would date her.
I don't have a name.
My father never gave me one. That's how much he didn't like me. He's facing the front again, his voice as expressionless as before. I have no way of guessing how he feels as he says this.
Oh.
The one where you stubbed your finger? I think that's the one. No, not the one I stubbed my toe on. I didn't stub my finger, it was my toe. Not that one. We played as the yandere bitch, but in Crimson Grey, we dated a yandere bitch. I am so cold. Oh, get a blanket or something. Get something like hot to drink. Yandere bitch mode. Activate! It's probably not something he wishes to talk about. However, there was something else I wanted to say, so changing the subject is not difficult.
Margaret, thank you for allowing us to join you.
No, the one where you are at an island, there's murder. Oh, Pinewood Island! Oh, fuck, I did date the yandere. Listen, I didn't think that was going to happen. I got screwed over. I DM'd the developer, I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? I dated the fucking killer. That was great. That was a great time, Jack, wasn't it? Margaret shrugs non-committedly.
It wasn't exactly up to me. The guide said he would take you.
She hesitates and looks tentatively over her shoulder at me.
But thank you for saying that.
I don't know what...
It's appreciated.
Yo, you're talking about yandere, part of the yandere goddess underlings. How dare you talk about Yan Yan's sister in arms like that? You date yandere on an island? That's so weird. Yeah, it's called Pinewood Island.
Rather than a burden.
I was just like, eh.
That's nice. I'm not afraid.
And he was homeless too.
Still,
he was a homeless yandere. I fucking took him in because I thought he attended the school. Should have dated the Hot Topic kid, honestly. He was an English major. Only Lynn will understand why I said that. The ending is still so weird. It's very weird. All the endings that I gave are very weird. Pinewood Island sounds so interesting. Yeah, Jess actually played it. I played it on my old channel. I don't know what the fuck the videos are. I don't think I have them. Do I have them saved? I might. I don't know. It's comforting to know that everyone here is so confident in abilities. I don't know what Margaret has to be confident about. What skills does she have? Not enough to forget how terrible it feels to be over this lake. I am not sure if that is fortunate or unfortunate. Believing yourself to be secure doesn't mean that you are... Oh no, it's the wind. As the conversation lulls, a new sound breaks through. It's the whispering noise again. It's the chatter of inhuman voices, and this time coming from all around us.
Taking care of yourself is exactly what you need to do.
Yes, self-care. The guide is promoting self-care. That was such a plot twist, yeah. The guide is speaking again, except loud, as if to cover the Nixi's Nixi's cover the Nixi's voices with his own.
Work to survive at all costs.
It's the sirens of the
and
lake.
Hope that everyone around
It's the
you
wind.
has
It has
enough
been
sense
known
to
to
do
kill
the same.
people. That is true.
That's the only way you'll make
We
it
don't
to
like
the other
wind here.
side.
What sounds like a good snack idea? Nachos, chips in general are just really good to have. Popcorn. I don't know what your options are, Kai, though. Margaret nods in response, but I hear a grunt from behind me. What are you doing, my dude?
Groups tend to go further when they work together to achieve the same goal.
The guy doesn't say anything in response to Bemelle's grumbling either. I'm not sure whether he didn't hear Bemelle or whether he just didn't feel the statements made thus far are worthy of addressing. I have a feeling it's the latter. Goddamn. We go around a large bend in the bridge, part of it forking off to another way. I wonder how the guide knows which one of these essentially identical paths is correct when something in the corner of my eye catches my attention. Oh, fucking bitch. Save.
I believe I saw something over there.
Oh no, Evangelion theme song plays as hand reaches up from the lake. I can angel and cruel with merciless intent. I think that's a song. I don't know. I forgot. I need to listen to Emily's thing again.
Keep walking. No need to worry.
Yay, we love big fluffy blankets here. I have my weighted blanket over there, but I'm not carrying it over to the computer. One, I'm not cold, and two, it's just too heavy. The guide's voice is calm and level. I decide against pressing the issue, not wanting to set everyone even more on edge.
What did he say?
Perhaps I wanted the conversation to be caught by the guide. He speaks softly, though I couldn't quite hear him because of it. Oh shit! It's him! Look at him! Look at him striking such a power move right there. That's such a power pose. Look at that! Look at that man! How long do you cook popcorn on the stove? Well, it should say on the instructions. Wendigo / the rake! Damn. Yeah, it should say on the instructions. What kind of popcorn are you cooking? Like, what's the brand? I take my eyes off Margaret ahead for a moment to explain it to Bemelle and stop dead in my tracks. Only one word is able to escape me in my stunned state.
Behind
Bemelle stands another figure looming in the darkness. Seeing my face, Bemelle grabs the hilt of his sword. He whips around and staggers swiftly backwards. The Wendigo. Jesus Chrissy. Oh, Christ. I thought you were saying, Jesus Chrissy. Oh my, what? Several meters away, a crooked, twisted black figure hobbles its way towards us. Some kind of liquid drips from off its head, curling around the edges of its face. It almost looks like it's crying. Here comes the creepers. Boy Scout popcorn. I mean, you can Google it and Google instructions. That's what I would do. I never cooked popcorn on a stove before, so Google it, actually. This is Until Dawn, the anime. We love... shit, guys. Yo, guys, are you fucking ready for the next game? The Until Dawn developers are coming out with a new game. I think it's called Meridian of the Sea? Or something like that? I'm fucking excited, y'all. Day fucking 1. You best be here, because I'm gonna stream that shit. Kill Mori, give her to the creature, sacrifice her to Cthulhu. Bemelle backs up until he's standing beside me. Fuck, damn! You're supposed to have the balls in this group. I guess I have bigger balls than you. The figure continues its slow advance. Oh, it walks like every serial killer in every single horror movie ever. And yet it somehow gets to us. So I don't understand that. How do the slowest killers, like Michael Myers and Jason, catch up to all their victims? They're slow as molasses. I don't get it. And then they disappear. The next thing you know, you're like, oh, they're gone. And you look up, they're on a fucking rooftop. I think I remember seeing a Halloween movie where that happened. Doesn't make any sense. Yusiandra chooses who will live and who will die. Christianity? Yo, guys, are you a fellow believer in Christianity? Bemelle backs up until he's saying, okay, yeah, blah, blah.
What on earth?
It's one of them.
Yes, Nixi that stumble across the bridges looking for opportunities.
Oh, it's an equal opportunist just like everybody else. It's looking for an equal opportunist employer. Maybe that's why it's following us. Maybe at the village across the lake, there's somebody hiring that's like, hey, you'll kill a monster? I don't discriminate against you. Come on over. Get a job with me. I'm a fellow believer in Christianity. Yes, we all are. The guy is standing next to us. I didn't even notice him approach.
The ones that can make it out of the water are generally referred to as prowlers.
I had no idea things like that were out here.
Yo, how come we're
Is
just
that
looking at
what
the thing?
Kikka saw
Just
down
walk.
the path?
Stop looking at it. If you keep looking at it, just standing there, it's gonna catch up with you. It's slow ass. Probably gonna take a few minutes to get to you, and then kill your ass. And you're like, how did I die? Because you were just standing there. The guide says nothing, instead returning to the front of the party. He's like, I ain't dying today. Fuck y'all. Margaret watches him pass. Her frustration warps into nervous optimism when something seems to come to her mind.
Well, Nixi aren't slowed down much by swords, but at least the light keeps them away, right?
Margaret's head grips her face tight and desperation bleeds into her voice. I bite the inside of my lip.
Direct light will force it to return to the lake. However, it'll try to drag the light,
Oof.
or you, down with it before it goes.
Just keep going, I know, right? Just keep on going. It would be funny if the Margaret was actually nice and just wanted to date, or the monster was actually nice and wanted to date Margaret, yeah. Instinctively, I reached for the hilt of my sword, despite the fact that it would do little to protect me. The prowl is getting closer, jerking forward, stopping, then resuming its slow advance.
Okay. Does
Keyword
anyone have
slow.
a light we can leave here? That way it won't follow us.
I'm not leaving my light. Just go.
Only matches.
Why not burn the fucking bitch up? Bemelle spits. He's the one bringing up the rear, so he's the one most likely to be in danger if it keeps falling. The guide, however, moves forward.
Don't forget it's there, don't let your guard down, and don't get left behind.
What? How am I supposed to
What?
keep walking with this thing at my heels? You said it wants to attack.
Don't give it the chance.
Damn. He thinks, like, the guy thinks everything is so simple. It's like, just don't give it the chance. Just keep moving forward. But the thing's right behind me. I need coffee. Get some coffee. Get some caffeine, you topping. If you see a monster or a killer heading towards you, the best solution is to run and never look back. Honestly, seriously. Bemelle sputters in anger and the guide summarily ignores him. I solidly grab hold of Bemelle's upper arm.
Here, I'll lead you like this, and you can keep your focus solely on the prowler. Make sure it doesn't get too close.
Bemelle eyes the guy with unresolved hostility, but allows him to softly sigh in relief. He gazes at me with fondness.
At least there's someone I can count on.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I ain't gonna fuck you though unless I have to. We need Bemelle though. Yeah, we do need Bemelle. Shove Bemelle into the monster. He's getting on the Yandra's nerves now. Oh god, no. We need him though. Not Vivo. Pixie has a point. Despite the fact that I'm going against his advice, the guide says nothing more. It's clear now that he doesn't give a damn what we end up doing. Some part of me is glad for that. I want to help everyone make it through it. It would be worse to have to persuade the guide every time help was necessary.
Kikka, thank you.
Bemelle places a gentle hand on my shoulder. I don't remember that being a choice. Not seriously. Bemelle's face hardens in return. I ain't touching that. He moves his free arm down. I fully link his arm with mine and now properly settled and look forward. Margaret is following the guide with some reluctance, turning back every so often to check on us. I wave my lantern to signal we're catching up. Margaret turns her head to the front and quickly quickens her pace. With a tug of Bemelle, you start to follow. Why are you standing there? Exactly. Start walking. Just keep walking. The four of us continue cautiously over the bridges. Only this time the wet, squishy footsteps of the prowler join the sound of our own. It just wants to come with us. The prowler walks without a set pattern, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. It takes long steps, then short ones. At times it stops walking entirely. Does it hurt to be out in the water like this, or is it trying to be difficult to read? Just like regular people in life. Suddenly, the whispering in the lake grows louder. I steel myself, trying not to let it get to me. The most important thing in a situation like this is to remain calm. I can't lose my head. Then all at once, I noticed the guy and Margaret have come to a halt.
Bemelle, they're stopping.
I already ate dinner. I'm gonna have dinner later. I had some macaroni and cheese at 11 o'clock, and I need to have some dinner after the stream. Bemelle slows down as I do. I like how I just heard his name being said. and how it's like correctly pronounced, but I keep saying Bemelle. Because fuck it, that's how I say it. If you don't like that, oh well. Get mad. As we near Margaret's back, she says with something akin to distress.
There's another one.
Ow, no. I'm gonna hold my head. I have no fear. I tug at Bemelle, and he understands. We draw up close to Margaret, ready to protect her if need be, but the guide holds out a hand. Don't protect the bitch.
Don't get any closer.
Oh, there's one right fucking behind you, my dude. Wait, I need to help you. Just over his shoulder, I see another prowler stumbling towards us, white liquid dripping from its eyes. That's a little nasty. The guide's hand turns over in the air, palm up.
Give me a lantern. We'll throw it.
Margaret extends her own with a trembling hand when Bemelle speaks instead, his back still turned.
If you have to take someone's, take mine.
Ew.
Yes. An extra light won't do
Nasty,
as much
man.
good when we're standing this close together.
Margaret takes Bemelle's lantern from him, guarded relief displayed on her features.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wish you would die though. She hands the lantern to the guide, whose hand grips it tightly, knuckles growing pale.
Stay here. I can't throw it too far. The light will blow out before it reaches the Nix.
He steps closer to the monster, his movements light and confident. As he nears, the prowler starts to back away. Is it only the approaching light that's making it retreat, or are they afraid of him? They're like, I don't want to fuck with this pretty boy. Nah. Yo, he looks so fucked up. Look at how it's like posed. The knees are right there, but then it's contorted in such a way. Its front is its back, and it's like I can't replicate that. That would require me like being possessed by a demon. Oh Jesus! Why couldn't she take Margaret's lantern, fucking Bemelle, or fucking Bemelle, whatever? It's completely it's bent, my dude. It took Kaji's advice from Persona 4, aka get bent too far. It played a really mean game of Twister, and this is just the results of that. He steps close to the monster. Okay, no, I read that already. The guy is far enough away from us that the fog is partially obscuring him, hiding his movements. The voices from the lake grow louder and louder. Water suddenly begins to splash across the lake, in the distance, and onto the edges of the bridge. They want to mess him up. They want him to mess up. I don't notice how tense I am till Bemelle eases my grasp on his arm. Then suddenly the guide takes multiple long and fast strides forward and throws the lantern and jumps backwards to regain the lost distance. What the hell? I haven't had a popcorn in so long due to braces, but I don't know, I'm having some. I remember the first time I had popcorn after I had braces. It was such a good feeling. There's a sharp hiss and then a deep slash, and the voices of the Nixi grow quieter. Not silent, but quieter. It's an improvement. A sigh escapes me and the guide comes back to our group.
We should keep going, before it comes back.
I glance at Bemelle and he, too, is looking relieved at the guide before us. I want to DIY the ends of my hair green. Okay, topping, I'm gonna give you some advice. Never dye your own hair. Because I've seen too many videos of people bleaching and dyeing their own hair and it never comes out well. Get a professional to do it. Because otherwise, there's a 90% chance you're going to mess up and fuck up your hair. Maybe he was just trying to dab. God damn it, Jack. And then I see it. Ooh, it's too close. It's too close. It's so fucking close. Personal space prowler. Personal space, man. What the heck? The first prowler, it's still there. It's right there. I shift around, pulling Bemelle behind me. The prowler lunges after him, barely missing Bemelle, but striking my lantern instead. The fire goes out and the two of us are plunged into an unearthly darkness. Shit, too close personal space. Hello, pretty man, I eat your face. It's Slenderman. Oh no. Then there's a slick splash. I realize that Nix has retreated into the water. Somehow Bemelle and I are still standing. We're still here.
Kikka, thank you.
Don't thank me, bitch, you just got cut off. I can't respond. Something cold and wet and slimy has grabbed my ankle. Not my ankle. Kick it off. I kick my leg out as fast as I can. The Nix's hold slips. It can't pull with the momentum I've gained against it. Margaret rushes to my side, her lantern hanging out towards the Nix. Oh God. If you had moved faster, would you have kept the lantern? I don't think there's an option to move faster, though. I think no matter what, you will lose your lantern. The light brushes against its face. We see it for an instant, its eyes widen, and then slides back into the smooth surface of the water. Bemelle grabs Margaret and I both, helping us towards the center of the bridge and cussing under his breath.
I only looked away for 1 second.
It's fine, Bemelle. We're all fine.
Okay, Bemelle.
Are you actually
Bemelle.
alright?
It's like fucking French. Bemelle. Margaret cocks her head down, examining my ankle, but there's nothing but a wet smudge against my trousers.
I am fine.
I'm good, bitch. I say that though I don't actually want to let go of Bemelle. I need to, in order to relight our lantern provides actual safety. But I feel such a strong desire not to be alone in this moment. I shake my head roughly and let go of him, relighting the lantern as fast as I'm able.
Kikka, thank you. Again.
Yeah, I
saved
think it's
my
just
life.
a click for the QTs.
I won't let this happen
But
again.
I don't know if the choices are going to be in different spots. I totally forgot.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not entirely sure,
It would
Jack.
be good for all of us to pay more attention.
Margaret nods solemnly. Solemnly. Suddenly, it seems like we're all on the same side. It is only Bemelle and I. She is with us in more than simply presence. The guide's voice, as cold as the monster's grasp, ends my train of thought.
We lost the lantern I threw. And Nix grabbed it after the light went out.
Margaret makes a noise. I glance over, wondering whether she's upset, but there's a small smile on her face instead.
It's better than them taking anything else.
That is true, I guess. A nervous laugh bubbles up out of me, and just as quickly stops. Bemelle chuckles in response, and our collective tension eases up, and the adrenaline draining from our bodies.
We need to keep walking.
The guide starts down the bridge again, and we join him. I try to clamp down on the relief, the ease that wants to flood my head. It's not over. It's never over. The prowler is gone, but so is Bemelle's lantern.
You can stay near me, Bemelle.
Bemelle.
Since
Bemelle! I
your
keep saying it
lantern
wrong.
is lost.
Bemelle.
I appreciate it.
Margaret goes on ahead. Bemelle stays by my side as I keep the end of the line. The breath of release for Margaret and Bemelle is quickly swallowed by the somber atmosphere of Sinnlos as well, replaced by the gravity of the near-death experience. Bemelle. You know, we're getting it. Kiss him. I'm not kissing him. Nah, I'm not into that. Never mind celebrating his survival. Something like that shouldn't have happened in the first place. The memory of the prowlers reaching out towards us appears each time I close my eyes.
Why does it look like something's dripping down their faces?
The prowlers are on Margaret's mind. Looking at her pained expression, it's as though the moment of relief never existed at all.
I'm not sure.
Me neither. Something's wrong with them, though. They live in water. Air shouldn't be good for the things, but they want to drown humans so much they're willing to drag themselves around on land? It's not right.
Oh, well, they're fucking villains. They're enemies. They're monsters. Nothing they do is right. Of course it isn't. They are monsters. They likely do not understand even the concept of right and wrong.
Well, I don't disagree that there's something very wrong about them. I truly hope that's the last we'll see of the prowlers.
Ha! Bitch, you think? Something comes to her mind, causing Margaret to end her part of the conversation early.
Since you two have to share a light, wouldn't it be safer to be in the
To be fair, ooh, she's gonna go behind and she's gonna die. Oh no. Margaret and stops and waits for Bemelle. Whatever. And I reached her position.
middle? That way, you'll catch the edges of
Bemelle.
my light and the guides,
Bemelle.
and it won't be so dangerous if Bemelle loses his position momentarily.
Bitch, you wanna say that again? What? Bemelle.
That's
Bemelle.
a very kind offer,
Bemelle.
Margaret.
Bemelle's surprise is so apparent. I see I said it right a few times and I looked at Chad like pronunciation and then I fucked up. I want to cover his face with my hands to stop him from insulting her. She merely smirks. I think Morgan may be surprised with herself too. Bemelle returns to his usual surety.
As thoughtful as it is,
Does something happen after the QT? I had to leave for a bit. So Margaret is
I'm used to
proposing
keeping
that
watch
she
for
switches
monsters,
spots
and
with
since there are two of us, I can pay attention to the
Bemelle-
back while Kikka focuses ahead.
Bemelle. whatever. You all know how to say his name. Bemelle. With Bemelle and I to the back, so we stay in the middle because we don't have a lantern. We have to share a lantern, actually. And my thing is, I believe if I let her stay in the back, she's going to die. And I think I did that on purpose in the demo playthrough, that I was like, I want this bitch dead. I want pizza, but I'm having barbecue with my family. I mean, if you can have both, why not have both topping?
It's not my light, though, so I shouldn't be the one to decide what she should do with it.
Margaret and Bemelle turns to look at me in unison. Seems like it's my decision. Neither of them are wrong, as for me, my goal is to protect everyone. I can't very well do that with Margaret falling behind us. No death for Margaret. I must go now adulting. Oh, bye, Miss Dylan. Thank you for coming. Have fun with adulting. But being stuck in the middle of the group could also be dangerous depending on what circumstances we come across. Getting pincered by the enemy would almost be a sure death, no matter how experienced Bemelle and I are. I just don't know what to expect from this bridge, and that makes things so much more difficult. The current format has worked so far.
So you're staying behind?
Yeah, I would rather stay behind.
Seems like it.
Yes, I think we'll be good here.
We'll protect Margaret. We'll see. We're not gonna do what I did in the demo. We're gonna actually see if she can die later on in a worse death. I sound like such an asshole. But it's okay. It's okay.
But really, thank you. That was a very kind offer.
Well, alright.
She kind of looks happy that we didn't switch spots with her. I think she was just trying to be nice. Margaret respects our decision and trots ahead a bit to catch back up with the guide. What, huh? What the fuck, Christy? He who has paid no mind to the entire affair. Yeah, refresh, because I only dropped a couple of frames, but it's nothing serious. Oh, hello, you're close.
So, I don't want to sound like a child, but how much longer until we arrive at the halfway point?
Margaret chuckles, reflecting the amusement I don't want to vocalize.
We still have some ways to go.
God damn!
Damn.
Me? Damn. Now he keeps asking every 5 minutes, are we there yet? Are we there yet? How much longer? How much longer, Daddy? I suppressed my laughter yet again at his pouting response. The gloom we've been under dissipates slightly, like a light flickering through the fog.
The first trial tends to be the most difficult.
Welcome back, Vivo.
I believe we will
Hopefully
only react better
the stream
from this
doesn't lag
point
for you
on.
anymore.
I like the way you think.
Then a gleam enters Bemelle's eyes and he grins.
I think Kikka deserves a round of applause. Her quick reflexes are owed the utmost appreciation.
Oh, wow. Clap for me, guys. Clap for me. I did a good job. I don't know what I really did, but I did a good job. He leans softly into my shoulder, trying to get me to... What? What is he doing, this thirsty motherfucker?
It was indeed a sight. You're quite capable. Bemelle was also a sight,
Bemelle.
but for very
Bemelle.
different reasons. The way he froze with his mouth all agape was a laugh in itself.
Damn. Bemelle shakes a fist at Margaret in mock anger, then shoots me an affectionate look.
You should know, she and I are usually on equal footing.
The only reason you had footing
Claps.
at
Thank you guys for
all is
clapping for
because
me.
she pulled you back.
By the way, tapping place, I don't know if you followed yet, but if you like what you're seeing here on the stream, Nightbot hasn't said it yet, feel free to hit that follow button. I sound like a YouTuber, but feel free to hit it. Bemelle laughs self-consciously, scratching his head.
That's very true. You can always count on Kikka.
I keep my eyes steadily ahead, unsure of how to respond. I'm pleased, almost grateful to hear what they think of me, but I don't know what I could say that wouldn't seem pathetic. Since we're not killing, can we put Margaret with Bemelle? Bemelle. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I mean, I think we could try. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I'm making chili fries. You lucky bitch. I want some chili fries now. Instead, I contribute the best way I can. I keep my focus on the path ahead of us. Without a response from me, the conversation quickly dies out. Still, it eases my heart to be on such friendly terms with my companions. We really turned it around quick with Margaret. After some time, I noticed Margaret isn't keeping up with the guy as much as she was before. I realize it's because the guy has increased his pace. Okay, slow down, Sonic. Slow down. My stomach is starting to hurt. Oh no. Margaret begins to jog in an effort to keep up with him, and Bemelle and I do the same. Despite this, the guy keeps getting further away. Bitch, where you going? I know we didn't pay you for this, but damn. We go faster and faster until suddenly we're full on sprinting across the slick wooden boards. We shouldn't be doing that. It's very wet here. Okay, it's like a slippery slide. Caution, wet. Figures in the dark fog fly past us as a blur. It occurs to me that the branching paths of the bridge seem to be sinking. Oh, we need to get to the halfway point. Fuck. That's what's fucking us up here. We need to get to the halfway point. I try hard to swallow my rising panic. The guide shouts something, but it's drowned out by the frantic pounding of our footsteps. I'm trying to piece together what he said. Don't stop, turn. When he takes a massively sharp right down a different path, using his own momentum, the sleek wood just slides in the new direction with no loss of speed. Did everyone eat today? I ate today. I'm gonna eat dinner later. Margaret must not have worked out the warning either, as she is completely caught off guard by the guide's change in course. She runs straight ahead, past the turn, and continues down the path we've been following up until now. She clumsily begins to hold her momentum down the wrong bridge. Then I come up the fork. Turn. I make a hard turn, following the guy and leaving Margaret at the rear. Bemelle's footsteps stay as loud as they were before. He's made the turn as close as behind me as ever. Oh! 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 Ooh! Oh! Maybe this was the time where we didn't have to do anything. Maybe doing nothing was the correct choice. Ooh! Out of the corner of my eye, I see Margaret turn around to try to come back to us, only to have the bridge in front of her fall away. I slow down for a breath, feeling the impulse to turn back, but ignore it. There's no time. Margaret can make the jump and she'll rejoin us. I keep my eyes glued to the guide's back, ears pricked for Margaret's footsteps approaching behind us. And then I hear it. A scream. Oh! Whoops! Oof. I whip around, sliding to a stop. Margaret is sinking. The bridge she's on is sinking into the water. She's disappearing. She didn't jump.
What are you doing?
Margaret's head shoots up, her face strained to color.
Jump!
She stumbles to the edge of the bridge, staring at the placid water of the lake. Even from a distance, I can see her shaking. I can't say if it's from the bridge's descent of her or her own fear. She barely seems to remain standing. I swallow painfully. Margaret bends to jump, and she curves in a small arc, achieving more height than she should, and lands directly in the lake with a muted splash. Oh! Oh! Now I remember how I got her killed. I turned where I should have stopped and saved her. Oof. Oh well. Bemelle starts beside me, but I grab his hand and pull. We start running again, leaving Margaret flailing in the water behind us. Oof. We don't need to watch this. We both know exactly what will happen to her now. Time to reset now. We good. We good, fam. I only gave myself one reset. And I don't think that reset was, like, actually gonna do anything, but oh well. It's okay. Margaret's anguish cries pierce the night, and then the screaming stops. My legs grow weak. It isn't right, but I push myself to keep going for it. Inevitability, I got the achievement. Someone's going to die. Wait, I think I saved beforehand. I saved right around here. I saved right before she died. So, if you guys want to, we can, when we finish this playthrough of the game, we can go back, and if I didn't get the guide's romance, if I don't get the guide's romance in this playthrough, we can do it in that playthrough, and I'll save Margaret. That's what you guys want. How the fuck did she lose him, though? She was right behind the guide, and we somehow were able to see him, and she wasn't able to see him. That doesn't make any sense. Bemelle curses between heavy breaths, calling those things every foul name in his large book. I try to focus on the pounding of my feet, but my brain won't cooperate. Instead, I imagine Margaret's terror as she's clawed to pieces by the Nixi. After everything, I didn't help her. We left her in the dark. It was gonna fucking happen. Save my baby girl, Margaret. No, I can't, Yandere Slay. Next playthrough we will. As the night wears on, our strength rapidly fades. How much longer will this last? People have to rest sometime. Almost as if in response to my thought, the guide abruptly halts. I skid to a stop as well, sliding on the surface of the wood. Ayy!
Why did we stop?
Bemelle's voice is tired, but his guard's up. I like how we went to the fuck that bitch to my baby girl. The guy doesn't answer, just stares at something slightly out of view. I step up to join him, following his gaze further down the path.